this is Bev from Art by Vidal. Thank you for joining me. And I have the finished journal, the Spring Easter Commission journal that I had done. And I thought I would give you a flip through. So this journal has ended up being 7 by 11.5 inches. It has 2 signatures. It has a 7-hole pamphlet stitch that is a closed spine on it. It has 112 pages. The papers from it are by Ink and Page, Digital, Vintage Easter Collection, and Woodland Summer Collection. The little spring words that are throughout it are by Adamo prints. These little rabbits here with the glasses are by J Lee Loo. And if there's anything else that I need to mention, I'll have it listed below in the information box. So here is the cover, and we have this panel that I had created on ledger paper, and it has some corrugated cardboard, some cheesecloth, some of the ruffle and lace. These cards here were also made into journaling cards and tags that they were on the Etsy page. They're sold. That's where I decided that they were accountant bunnies because they were made on ledger paper. Anyhow, the tie is a fabric tie here, and this tie is attached through the whole journal and sewn on, and the flat fabric here, the blue, is attached to a green ruffle that goes all the way around the journal. And then on the back side we have some more lace and some more of the ledger paper here. It is a fabric covered recycled bag. And there's some of the top. Now let's open it up and get inside this. The fun part. Let's open it up, right? So here we have the inside. The signatures were sewn onto a piece of like duck cloth, canvas type fabric, and then secured to the journal so that you don't see any stitching on the outside of it. And let's see, we have a little tuck spot down here. And then we have some journaling cards here and here, and then a library card. I always stick a library card in the front cover of my journals. This journal does have a playlist, and that'll be linked below also. And this was on, I believe, the playlist, and that is our corrugated cardboard with the distress inks. Our blue ruffle that I had made for this journal, and then this is a cutout from the papers. I used white embossing various places throughout this journal. This is a piece of ledger paper here. And then I've also done some hand sketching and watercolored flowers throughout the journal. You'll see them in several places. This piece of ledger paper, I put some gesso on it, and then I was able to do my sketching and the watercoloring there. On this side of a piece of cleanup paper, my mixed media paper, I had done some stenciling on my mixed media paper, and then I have a flip out here and a little pocket on this side with some journal cards tucked inside them. And the numbers that you'll see throughout here have meaning to the person that's getting this book. This is a piece of check stub here, and this is from the kit and had a little page tab on it and a little tag. This is a page out of a vintage book with some nice little poems on it. This paper here is player piano paper that has been adhered with, it's an iron-on fusible webbing. And I attached the piano paper to some muslin fabric that was coffee stained. And then this back side of the piano paper, I put a layer of gesso on. This is from the Woodland Summer Kit. And there's one of those words from Adamo prints. And there was a lot of machine stitching. The cover was all machine stitched. A lot of the pages have machine stitching on them. And on this piece of muslin, I also have sketched this is a forget-me-not, and then watercolored it. This is from the digital here, and a little card that was stapled on. I have some coffee stain copy paper that I done some previous stenciling on, and then I added snippet up in the top corner. This one is done with a stencil, and then I watercolored that. I have some splatters of watercolor here. I also have some stenciling in the background. This one, I believe, is also on the playlist. I hope it's on the playlist. Maybe it's not. This is just a stamp that I had watercolored, and I created a pocket here with a long tag on it. And this tag is created from a piece of poster board. And then that slips down inside there. And then on the back side, we have another pocket with a large journal card here. So we have a double pockets on this page. And the back side is just a little tuck spot. You probably tuck something up in there. Print from the kit. These bunnies are so cute. This is some napkin art done on coffee stained copy paper. And some more stenciling with watercolors. Then we have another bunny here, and here we have a piece of stationery with the paper that was sumac dyed. You can see the sumac stains on it. There you can see it even better. Okay. And this is a piece of sheet music here. And I have added a layer of gesso to that for some stability. A pocket with 3 tags. These are from the Woodland summer kit. There we go. Then we have some fine art paper, and this is Hannah paper from Hero Arts. And I have some stenciling, and then some embossing paste with a stencil and watercolor. Another snippet strip here on this page. More stenciling here. And this is the center of our first signature, and I have some beads on our ties. Just a little cluster down here. So, so pretty with these stencils. Delicate, very delicate. And then we have a flip out over here. Lots of journaling room, more of the sumac stained paper. And this is a piece of book paper here. Another flower. More of the napkin art. Some stenciling on the back of that paper. I think this was in our playlist. It's a double pocket. You know, I'm telling you that these are on the playlist, and I don't know that they are. I don't even know what's on that playlist. Anyhow, we have 2 stacked pockets, and I just folded down the one side of them, so it looks like it could be a shirt, a blouse, and then inside them are a couple of tags in each one. On the back side, we have my sketched carrot and my watercolor eggs that I had created. And then there's a tall tag in behind that. Some more flowers. Just a piece of the paper that I had torn out. And then we have our muslin fabric here that was coffee stained, and I sketched a lilac and watercolored it. And this is our player piano paper here. Check stub. Mixed media paper. Now this one is on the playlist, and it is the door that we created. I have some of my dried flowers in here that is Queen Anne's lace, and I couldn't remember what that one was, and then a fern. And when you open the door, which is held closed with a magnet, you'll see the bunny inside who is peeking through, and you can just see him up here. And then we have a pocket down here with 2 tags in it, and then we have a pocket up here with another tag in it. This was a fun project to do. So our second signature has a piece of acetate, and then that's a pocket behind it with a journal card. It has some white embossing. This is on ledger paper. And then just a cutout from the digital collection. A crocus I had sketched and watercolored. Then this one is on the playlist too. I remember doing this one, and it is like a gatefold or a belly band that you tie closed. I think my glue's stuck. I glued these together so that they couldn't come out here. I'm going to have to fix that. But it opens up. And then we have 3 tags here. And this nice bunny that I cut out from one of the pages out of the digital collection and then glued them on the page. We have some nice ruffles going on at the top of here. And I will make sure that this is fixed before it gets sent on its way. It just needs some, there we go, that's all it took. There we go. So then we have our little bunny and chicks with a piece of a paper doily. And then we can tie this back up. Cute, cute. And there's our mixed media paper. We have a small belly band on our check stub with a tag that fits down inside. Another poem, a page out of a book. 2 poems, actually. This is the sheet music, and I drew a violet on this one and watercolored it. On the back side of this, we have a paper clip that holds a tag on, and it has a couple of dangles on it, a little bunny. And that keeps our paper pad that we have here from flopping around. Let me just put this on here, and that holds it in place so that when you're opening and closing the book, this paper pad doesn't just go crazy. There we go. Oh, and yeah, the journaling space on the back here. And coffee stained copy paper with another snippet along the side. Some more stenciling up here. This one was also done on the playlist, and what we have here are 3 flip out tags, and on the front of each is a pocket with a little tag on each one, and the tag gets smaller because the little flip out tags are smaller as they go along. And they're each held closed with this tiny little paper clip here, again, so that they don't flip around when you're opening your journal. And inside, there's a pocket here. Inside is a tag on each one of these pockets. And on the back side is a quote here. So if we open each one of these up, you will see a tag. And you will see a quote. And again, up here, another tag. And they get smaller because the pockets get smaller. The flip out pockets. And another quote, and then room to journal. And before I put that all back together, we'll fold it over and see that this flips out so that you have room for journaling over here on this book page. And then we'll close it back up and put all of the paper clips back in place. There we go. Some more of the digital here. Some more napkin art on coffee stained copy paper. Stenciling. And then we have a pocket here. And this is just a piece of, it's not construction paper. It's not newsprint. I'm not sure what it is. But it is been attached to a piece of jelly print paper here. And so we have 3 cards, a journal card and 2 tags inside this envelope. And we also have a page tab up here at the top. And here, let's see. Oh, we'll see the jelly print when we get to the other side. And some more of the Hero Arts Hannah paper, the fine art paper with some stenciling. Another snippet over here. We're at the center, and we have some stenciling here and some in modeling paste here and beads on our strings. And then these tags are attached with an eyelet to our page, but they can swivel around. This is the back side of our jelly print here. We have a large pocket with two journaling cards and then a Happy Easter up here. And you can see the real pretty jelly print. Very, very pretty. Another flower, more napkin art, some stenciling room, and then we have another piece of the book paper, and I put some of the Sumac stained copy paper here. And then on the back side, we have this large paper clip that's holding in this mini journal. And it's the cover is made from a file folder. You can see the S on here, an Oxford file folder. And then this is some of the stained paper. It's just been crumpled in different directions, and there we go. And that's held in place with this large paper clip. More stenciling. I love the stenciling. A cutout from the digital, or I tore it out actually. Then we have a vellum overlay here with a ruffle that I had created, and you can lift it up and see this pretty page underneath. And then there's a pocket there that has a large journal card. It just slips inside there. And some room for journaling here and here. A nice little pocket here with two journal cards and a tag. Our check stub with a journal tag here. This is our mixed media cleanup paper. And on the back side we have a belly band with the portrait of this bunny here and a ruffle and some lace, and then behind it is this large journal card. Very, very nice bunny here. Room for journaling on the back. And then a piece of ledger paper that I sketched this daffodil on and watercolored it. And on the back side you will have seen this one on the playlist. And yes, the flowers are getting smushed, but that's okay because they're still going to look wonderful. The way they're going to get smushed is going to be kind of out of my control. So they're going to be smushed in different places, which is going to give it a really, really cool look. And then on the back of the journal, we have side pocket here with two journal cards inside that. And these eggs were from the digital collection. That completes our flip through of our spring Easter journal. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun watching me create this journal. It has been a joy. Hope you have enjoyed. We shall see you again soon, and you have a great day. Bye now.